why did you waste my time and her time? Because you're a loser. How long were you dating him?
We were together for 2 years.
2 years. And how did you meet him?
I had a recording studio 2 floors down from him, and my partner knew him, and she introduced me to him.
How did you end up living with him?
Well, what happened was I wound up losing my home. I lost everything, and he asked me to move in with him.
All right. So how did you loan him $1,000?
Well, he wasn't supposed to get paid till the end of the tour, so he needed cash. He was only
Right.
getting a per diem, I think $30 or $40 a day.
Right.
So he needed cash, so I gave him $1,000.
Right.
And then I bought all the equipment that he needed to take with him for the tour.
Is that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so you asked her to buy you these things
Yes, Your Honor.
and to give you $1,000 for what?
So I could have money over in Europe.
All the stuff I bought for him, he left in Europe.
All of that stuff?
All his clothes.
All that stuff got left in Europe.
Well, how did you leave all this stuff in Europe? Because you didn't pay for it. Who did you leave the stuff with in Europe?
Her name is Alexandra.
I left it with this gentleman named Ron Orr.
And who's Alexandria?
This is a girl that I found on the internet she works for the hockey team. And I saw an email that said, give her all the stuff.
You had that email?
No, but I should have brought it with me because it said give it, because it's in his email. I couldn't get into his email anymore.
Okay, so now you were checking his email.
Yeah, when he was gone, he asked me to do all of his email stuff for him. And I
Okay.
saw this email that said, let her have all the stuff.
You remember telling him, I guess that's Ron Orr,
Right.
that let Alexandra have all my stuff?
Yep.
Okay, you know, you're a liar. Because you
I
just
am?
yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I know it. You just had me go through this whole conversation about you and Mr. Orr, and okay, it's been more than 6 months. When is he going to send it back? You never said, you know what, guess what? He won't be sending it back because I had him give it to Alexandria.
That's all true, though.
Okay. So, anywho, you find out about Alexandria.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
I asked him, you know, when he came back where his stuff was, and he
Right.
said that he left it there with Ron. Then I asked him about her. He said, and I asked him where he was because he was supposed to come home, and for 4 days I couldn't find him. He didn't come home after the tour.
He stayed in Europe an additional 4 days. What were those 4 days about?
To relax, wind down.
With Alexandria.
I can't remember.
How much money have you spent on him just giving him things?
I don't know, 14, 15,000.
Out of the
like that.
kindness of your heart?
Yeah.
And got back absolutely nothing?
No.
You know what? It sounds to me like you loved him more than you loved you.
Probably.
So you felt that you could do better than her, and so you stopped coming home.
Not necessarily. I wanted all that, all those accusations to stop.
Now, during that time, was she calling you, trying to get in touch with you?
Of course.
What
But
was she saying?
You know, where are you? With what's going on? You know, can we work it out? And I'm like, work what out? It's already working itself out.
Is that what he said? Is that yes?
Yes.
So that's why you sued him.
Yeah.
It wasn't that you had an agreement that you were going to buy him these things and he was going to pay you back.
Well, that was the
Well-
most important thing. I was upset with him because he knew all the times before when I lent him money, it didn't really matter because I had a lot of money coming in.
Right.
But this
Look
time
at me.
it meant
Look
a
at
lot.
me while you're talking. Stop
Okay.
looking around.
This meant a lot to me because I needed to pay my car insurance. I needed
But
to pay my
guess what?
registration.
Guess what? We loaned him the money October of last
Yep.
year, September of last year. And it's not until after he basically decides the relationship is over and you find out about Sue, Jane, and Mary, which you've known about a long time, that you decide that you're going to bring a lawsuit against them. I don't think this is about the money. You tell me that this man was a horrible boyfriend.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I think now it's the time to be straight with you.
Oh, so finally you want to tell me the truth.
I just wanted to see, you know, what was happening on her end because right now I don't have the bread to pay her.
You mean
But-
money?
Right, but we did agree before I left to go on Europe
Right.
that I would pay the bread back that she loaned me to buy the burners, the projector, the laptop.
All this money that she's
all that
suing you
stuff.
for.
Yeah.
So why did you waste my time and her time? Because you're a loser. Now you're admitting that she did loan this money to you?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to find judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $7,000.